morning Year 6 and welcome to Tuesday's spelling lesson. So, word of the day for today, I've got two. The first one is Chimera, which is a noun. Now a chimera is a fire-breathing monster with the head of a lion, the body of a goat and the tail of a snake. Do you remember this creature from our ancient Greek topic? Can you think of any other mythological beasts we learnt about? Seems like a long time ago now, doesn't it? And the next word is dilapidated, which is an adjective. Now, when something is dilapidated, it is old and falling apart. People often use this word to talk about buildings. So you can see in the picture here, the old castle is crumbling, isn't it? There are cracks in the building work and the stones and bricks are falling off. So it's very old and falling apart. Have a go at saying those words. Perhaps you can teach them to somebody else in your household. So just a reminder of our LO this week, it's to spell the shul sound after a vowel. Now in case you've forgotten, the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Okay, this is just a quick activity as a bit of a starter task for you. Now look back on your spelling words. I'm hoping that you've written them down after yesterday's lesson, or you could just, have a little think of what words describe these pictures. And can you match any of those spelling words to these pictures here? So pause the video, take a look at the pictures and see if you can match any of your spelling words to each picture. Okay, welcome back. Let's take a little look then. Let's see how you've got on. So the first one here was racial. Okay, it describes anything to do with people of different races. Superficial. Oh, take a little look at the picture. What do you think that word means? I'm hoping after completing the Chili's last lesson, you've looked up the definitions of these words. Crucial. If something is very important, it's vital, it's crucial. And then social. So this picture focuses all about different social media sites, doesn't it? But social is anything to do with people and the way that they interact with each other. Okay, so if you did the Chili 3 challenge yesterday, your job was to look up the word classes of those words. Now, if you did that, you probably discovered, well, you hopefully discovered, that all of these words are adjectives. They are words that describe. Now, these endings, the shul endings, come from the suffix ial. Now, a suffix is a little group of letters that we add on to the end of the root word, so to the end of the word, that alter the meaning of the word. So the ial ending means of or relating to. So if we look at the word social, the noun for social is society. So the word social, the adjective social, means anything to do with society, anything to do with people. Okay? So all of these words on your spelling list this week are adjectives. So just a quick reminder of our rule of thumb. So when the stem of the word ends in a vowel, add cial. Now this is just a reminder of how to work out what the stem of the word is. Now remember, the strategy was to segment your word into syllables. So with the word racial, remember I used my strategy of clapping along, racial. You can see that the stem, so the last sound and the last letter before the shul ending, is a vowel, okay, because it's A. So that means we add cial and not tial. It's your turn to be the teacher. Now somebody's had a go at spelling these spelling words on your lists for this week. Some of them might be spelled correctly, but I can spot a couple that have been misspelt. So can you pause the video and be the teacher and see if you can correct some of these spellings?
So I'm going to show you the answers by writing out these words in my very best handwriting. So the same for you. When you're writing out your spelling words and when you're practicing, it's important that you bear in mind that you need to practice your best handwriting at all times, because remember, that's one of our Year 6 objectives on your French write sheet, is to be able to write legibly. So the first word should have been spelt like this. So your A and your N are formed in the middle of the line on your page, and then the T is an ascender, so it goes up a little bit higher. And not forgetting to cross my T and dot my I's at the end. So there we go, antisocial. And the next word was official. So the O again is formed in the middle of your line. So if you imagine the red lines, those if you imagine that's the top of your line and that's the bottom of your line, and then these lines here in the middle sort of help you form your middle letters and then your ascenders. So official is formed like this. And then your L is an ascender, so it goes up nice and tall. Now, if you haven't noticed already, I am a lefty, so sometimes my hand gets in the way, but I'm doing my best. Okay, and the next word is superficial. Again, your L goes up nice and tall. The next word is artificial. Okay, and I'm not going to make you watch the rest of these words, but if you go back to your spelling list for today, you can check them there.
So now it's your turn to have a go at practicing these spelling words. I'm just going to show you this screen because I'm going to spin the spinner in a minute and it's going to choose a couple of different cial spellings after a vowel. But let me just go to your chilies first, because it says here you need to check your chilies to see what kind of sentence you need to write after I've spun the wheel. So let's have a look at those chilies first. So chili 1, you need to write simple sentences containing the cial words from the spelling wheel. So just simple sentences. Chili 2, you need to write compound sentences containing the cial words. So remember, a compound sentence is where you have two main clauses that have been joined together using a fan-voice conjunction. So fan-voice conjunctions are for and no, but, or, yet, so. And then chili 3, you're going to write sentences containing relative clauses using the cial words. So remember, your relative pronouns are which, when, where, who, whose, and that. And remember, we usually insert a comma before including a relative clause in your writing. So that's a little bit of revision there for you, chili 3s. So if we go back to spin the wheel, let's spin the wheel and see what words you're going to be writing sentences about. Right, let's spin the wheel and see which word you're going to have to use in your first sentence. Here we go, your first word is superficial. Right, let's spin the spinner again to find your next word. So your next word is crucial. Can you write a sentence containing the word crucial? Let's try spinning the wheel one more time. What are we going to get? Special. Okay, your next word is special. Pause the video, go off and write your sentences then. To finish off our lesson today, I'm going to show you the top spellers of the week as of the 15th of January. So in first place we have Darcy in 6G, who has achieved a score of 44,173,216. Well done, Darcy. In second place we have Harrison from 6R, with a score of 29,937,360. Well done, Harrison. And then in third place, we've got Harvey from 6M with a score of 20,838,608. And then finally, Sophie in 6P in fourth place with a score of 8,706,426. So well done everybody. I will be giving you each a dojo for aspiration. Don't forget as well that you can send in your work to our email address, which is year6@franchprimary.wus.sc.uk. Okay, I'll see you back again tomorrow for Wednesday's lesson. Bye-bye.